What if I told you that the single most powerful wealth-building secret on earth requires no talent, no connections, no business degree, and no luck? What if the difference between retiring broke and retiring a millionaire was one decision, made today, that cost you just $500 a month? Warren Buffett, the man worth over $157 billion, said it himself. "My wealth has come from a combination of living in America, some lucky genes, and compound interest. Not genius, not timing, not privilege. Compound interest." In this video, I am going to show you exactly how compound interest works, prove it with real numbers, and show you step by step how $500 a month turns into $1 million. By the end of this video, you will never look at money the same way again. And stay with me, because around the 8-minute mark, I am going to show you the single most shocking number in personal finance. A number that reveals exactly how much waiting one extra year actually costs you. It will genuinely surprise you. Welcome back to Rich Habits, where we break down real wealth strategies for real people. If you are new here, subscribe right now. Every week we release videos that can genuinely change the direction of your financial life. Let us start from the very beginning. Part 1. What is compound interest? Picture a child at the top of a snow-covered hill. She packs a small ball of snow, maybe the size of a tennis ball, and places it at the top of the slope. She gives it a gentle push. As it rolls, it picks up more snow. A little more snow makes it slightly bigger. A slightly bigger ball picks up even more snow with each rotation. Halfway down the hill, it is already the size of a basketball. By the bottom, it is enormous, taller than the child who started it, and she did not add a single extra handful of snow herself. That is compound interest. And Warren Buffett used this exact snowball image in his autobiography to explain the single most important principle behind his entire fortune. Here is how it works with money. You invest $10,000. It earns 10%. That is $1,000 in year 1. Now your balance is $11,000. In year 2, you earn 10% on $11,000. That is $100, not $1,000. Year 3, you earn 10% on $12,100. That is $1,210. Every single year, the number your interest is calculated on gets bigger. Your returns earn returns. Your growth grows. This is the opposite of simple interest, where you only ever earn returns on your original amount. With simple interest, $10,000 at 10% gives you $1,000 every year, the same flat amount forever. Over 20 years, that is $20,000 in interest. With compound interest at the same 10% rate over 20 years, your $10,000 grows to $67,075. That is more than triple what simple interest would give you. And you did not invest a single extra dollar. Same money, same rate, completely different outcome. That is the power of compounding. Part 2. The real numbers. $500 a month to $1 million. Now let us put $500 a month to work and watch what happens in real numbers. You invest $500 every month into an S&P 500 index fund. You earn the historical average return of 10% per year. You never withdraw a single dollar. Here is your wealth, decade by decade. After 10 years, you have personally contributed $60,000. Your account balance, approximately $102,000. Compound interest has silently added $42,000 on top of what you put in, while you slept, worked, and lived your life. After 20 years, you have personally contributed $120,000. Your account balance, approximately $382,000. You put in $120,000. The market handed you an additional $262,000, more than twice what you contributed, purely from compounding. After 30 years, you have personally contributed $180,000. Your account balance, approximately $130,000. You are a millionaire, and you contributed less than 16 cents of every dollar in that account yourself. Compound interest delivered the other 84 cents. After 40 years, you have personally contributed $240,000. Your account balance, approximately $3,162,000. Over $3 million. From $500 a month. Started from zero. This is not a projection designed to sell you something. This is mathematics. The same mathematics that created Warren Buffett's billions, applied to an ordinary monthly investment that millions of Americans can make starting today. Part 3. The Warren Buffett proof. Let me show you the most mind-bending real-world proof that compound interest is not theory. Warren Buffett started investing at the age of 11. By age 30, he had accumulated approximately $1 million. Impressive, but not yet extraordinary. By age 56, his net worth had reached $1 billion. But here's the number that changes everything. By age 93, his net worth exceeded $100 billion. More than 99% of Warren Buffett's total wealth was built after his 56th birthday. He did not get smarter after 56. He did not work harder. He did not discover a new strategy. What happened was simply that his snowball had been rolling long enough and had grown large enough that the compounding effect entered a phase of acceleration that defies common intuition. His Berkshire Hathaway investments earned an average annual return of approximately 20% over 56 years, turning his wealth by a factor of 200 times over. Charlie Munger, Buffett's business partner and one of the greatest financial minds of the 20th century, said it plainly. Understanding both the power of compound interest and the difficulty of getting it is the heart and soul of understanding a lot of things. The difficulty he referred to is not the mathematics. The mathematics is simple. The difficulty is the patience. Compound interest rewards those who leave it alone and punishes those who do not. Stay with me. You have just seen how $500 a month becomes over $1 million. But in the next section, I am going to show you the most shocking number in this entire video. A number that reveals the true financial cost of waiting just 1 year to start. Not 10 years. Not 20 years. 1 year. The answer is going to surprise you. And it might be the most motivating thing you hear all week. Part 4. The cost of 1 year of waiting. This is the section most finance videos never show you. And it is the one that will stay with you long after this video ends. Most people say to themselves, I will start investing next year when things settle down, or I will start when I get a raise, or I will start after the holidays. Here's what that 1 year of waiting actually cost you in real dollars. Let us take two people, David and Sarah. Both invest $500 a month into the same S&P 500 index fund earning 10% per year. The only difference? David starts at age 25. Sarah starts at age 26. Just 1 year later. By age 65, David's balance, approximately $3,162,000. Sarah's balance, approximately $2,869,000. 1 year of waiting cost Sarah $293,000. Not $500, not $6,000. $293,000 lost forever because of a single year of delay. Now extend that to a 10-year delay. If Morgan starts at 35 instead of 25, the final balance drops from $3,162,000 to approximately $1,130,000. The 10-year delay costs over $2,000. This is why every financial expert on earth says the same thing without exception. The most important investing decision you will ever make is not what you invest in. It is when you start. And the answer to when is always the same. Now. Today. This week. Every single month of delay is compounding power you can never recover. Part 5. The Rule of 72, a tool every investor needs. Here is a simple mathematical shortcut that every investor should have memorized. The Rule of 72. To find out how many years it takes your money to double at any given return rate, divide 72 by your annual return. At 10% return, 72, 10 equals your money doubles every 7.2 years. At 7% return, 72, 7 equals your money doubles every 10.3 years. At 6% return, 72, 6 equals your money doubles every 12 years. At 4% return, 72. 4 ECS your money doubles every 18 years. Here is that rule applied to a single $10,000 investment at 10%, starting at age 25. Age 32, $20,000. Age 39, $40,000. Age 47, $80,000. Age 54, $160,000. Age 61, $320,000. Age 68, $640,000. Age 76, $1,280,000. One investment. No additional contributions. Over $1 million. That is the rule of 72. Use it every time you want to instantly understand the power of any investment return. Part 6. The 3 things that kill compound interest. Compound interest is extraordinarily powerful, but 3 things can silently destroy everything it builds. Every serious investor must understand and actively fight all 3. The first killer: inflation. If your investment earns 10% per year, but inflation runs at 3%, your real purchasing power grows at approximately 7%, not 10%. Money left in a regular savings account, earning 0.5% while inflation runs at 3%, is actually losing value every year, even though the balance appears to grow. Always invest in assets that outpace inflation over time. Historically, the S&P 500 has done exactly this. The second killer: taxes. In a regular brokerage account, investment gains are taxable. Every dividend and every profitable sale may trigger a tax bill, reducing the principal that compounds forward. This is why maxing out tax-advantaged accounts, a Roth IRA or a 401k, is so critical. Inside these accounts, your money compounds completely tax-free. The difference between taxable and tax-free compounding over 30 years is not a small number. It is life-changing. The third and most dangerous killer: withdrawing early. Withdrawing money from your investment account, even once, costs you far more than the amount you take out. Here is why. Every dollar you remove today is not just that dollar. It is every dollar that dollar would have compounded into over the remaining years of your investing timeline. Withdrawing $10,000 from your account at age 35 does not cost you $10,000. At a 10% return over 30 years, that $10,000 would have grown to $174,000 by age 65. The true cost of that single withdrawal is $174,000, not $10,000. Protect the compounding. Guard it with everything you have. Your complete action plan. Here is everything you need to do, this week, to put compound interest to work. First, open an investment account today. Fidelity and Vanguard both allow you to start with as little as $1. There is no reason to wait another day. Second, invest inside a Roth IRA first. Your money compounds completely tax-free. On a 30-year timeline, that tax-free growth adds hundreds of thousands of dollars to your final balance. Third, set up automatic monthly contributions. Even $50 or $100 a month creates a compounding foundation. Automate it so it happens without a conscious decision every month. Fourth, reinvest every dividend automatically. Never take dividends as cash. Every reinvested dividend becomes compounding principal that earns future returns. Fifth, leave it completely alone. Check it once a year at most. Do not panic when markets fall. Every crash in history has been followed by a full recovery and new all-time highs. Your only job is to stay in and let time work. Finally, Albert Einstein reportedly called compound interest the 8th wonder of the world. Whether he said those exact words or not, the mathematics prove the principle beyond any argument. Warren Buffett did not build $100 billion through genius alone. He built it through one simple, patient, unbreakable commitment. Let the snowball roll and never stop it. You have the same tool available to you right now. You do not need $1 million to start. You do not need a finance degree. You do not need perfect market timing. You need $500 a month, a low-cost index fund, and the patience to leave it alone. The people who will retire wealthy in 30 years are not smarter than you. They are simply the ones who started today instead of waiting for tomorrow. Start today. Now, before you go, I want to ask you one question in the comments below. If you could go back in time to any age and start investing, how old would you go back to? Drop your answer below. I read every single comment. If this video helped you, give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who needs to start their investing journey, and subscribe to Rich Habits so you never miss a video. I will see you in the next one.